Hello guys, welcome to the First Half Podcast. We're here to discuss football and I'm here with
Dennis.
Yes. So the game between Manchester City and Newcastle just ended. Very interesting game. We all know Guardiola should be disappointed by now. Let's delve into it and see what happened. Charlie, bro. Yeah. Manchester City just finished the game with Newcastle. Charlie, some teams will be rejoicing by now.
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure Arsenal and their boys are smoking their cigars this evening.
Or even Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea is second.
Yeah, still second.
So let's talk about the game.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the game because it was very interesting. Charlie, Newcastle is never easy to play with them, especially in their home.
No, going to St. James Park.
It's not easy.
It's a very difficult mantle.
But all in all, I think it was a well-deserved scoreline. I think Newcastle deserved to win. But I want to find out from you. I mean, we've watched a lot of Manchester City games. Their style of play used to win them a lot of games. They have actually not changed their style of play, but what has changed is the caliber of players they have now in their team. What is your take on Guardiola's current squad? And do you think that it has an impact of their style of play now?
I think when you look at the squad Guardiola has built, I think sometime back I mentioned that this time around he's not going for stars. He's actually trying to go for players who didn't have big names to try and build something from. And sometimes it works, sometimes not so much.
Yeah.
And if you look at the players that he has, there don't seem to be game changers in there that if things are not going well, they can come in and change. You get a lot of, but these are some of the veterans who he kept to try and see how he can help the new ones transition. But if you look at the players that have come in, you realize that there's not much differences between if, let's say, Doku is not doing well and he brings in Sabino. You don't see
any difference
much, but you even actually realize that Doku is better. If Foden is not doing well and you bring in Mamouche, you are not going to find a lot of difference. It's just you are going to rely on individual qualities rather than any other thing.
The tactical change.
Exactly. So City in the past, I think, have benefited from players like De Bruyne, who had an explicit pass in them, who see a pass that nobody else sees, and who can create something out of nothing. So it made it easier. And one thing that you find with De Bruyne was that he was not going very, very book for book when it comes to Pep Guardiola's tactics. If he sees a pass, he'll risk it. And most of the time it comes through and then we jubilate. You get it? So now all these players are all Pep puppets. Even if they think that this ball I should shoot, they are rather going to go for the safe pass because they don't want the criticism. And that takes so much out of the game. So much. Because nobody is risking the ball. Nobody is trying to put the ball on Haaland's head. Nobody is trying to cross the ball so that Haaland can try and do something. It's like we go to the left, we come to the right.
It's very frustrating watching
It's very frustrating. And Pep has always had a genius in his team. Either there is a Messi, when he went to Bayern, he had players who could make a difference. When he came to City, he had players who could make a difference. But this team, I beg to say, I don't see the game changers. Yes, you can have a Haaland who can give you the goals, but he needs to be saved. You understand? So apart from that, unless you have a team that they are faced who make a lot of mistakes, they are found wanting because they can't penetrate. But a team like Newcastle, they are a physical team, especially at home. And they have some players who are very good on the ball. Tonali and Gameweek are very, very good midfielders. And if you give them a minute on the ball, they will pick a pass. You get it? They will pick a pass. So their game plan was very simple. Let's contain them. And then when we're able to win the ball back, put it in the midfield. And then the striker, the tall guy, I don't know his name is always Van der Beek or something like that. Barnes and then Murphy. Give us the top speed that you can.
In the middle.
Exactly. And then we can try and then pick you up. And that is all it was. if we are being fair, the scoreline should have been more than this. Because the amount of time the striker broke, and then, I mean, God bless whoever brought in Donnarumma, because he's been a big addition to the team. He just came in and he settled in so well that, I mean, you cannot take away from what he's contributing to the team.
That's true.
So Donnarumma saved them a lot, but I think in the end, it was just not enough because Newcastle was just, their strategy just worked too good. And one thing about Pep is that when it works against him, it doesn't look like he has answers. Because when it was so difficult and he brought in all these players, nothing changed.
Nothing changed, my brother.
I think when he made the changes, I can count the number of times Haaland touched the ball.
Even got worse, actually. So it's very unfortunate because, I mean, all that you said is so right. Even though Haaland is bagging in the goals, look, Guardiola,
the creativity is not there.
Guardiola doesn't have a game changer. He doesn't, actually. I mean, I was even surprised. I actually thought Mamouche had an injury until he came in around the 89th minute to come and play. And even him, he didn't make any impact in the game. So I think that Guardiola has a lot to worry about. If you don't feed Haaland the ball, or if you have a team like Newcastle, who's ready to sit back and actually stop you, the 50-50 balls, go for it. They have the height and everything.
To dive in front of every shot.
What showed today simply means that if you mark Haaland out of the game,
it becomes very difficult for them.
None of the Man City games are a threat. None of them. Which for me, I think is a problem that Guardiola needs to really look at. But then I think kudos to Newcastle. Kudos to Newcastle because it was a tough game, but they had to struggle for the win.
They fought for it.
They fought for it. It wasn't easy. They had to struggle for the win. Barnes is a prolific guy. I mean,
he wasted some chances that was very upsetting.
Because
he's lucky that he got the opportunity.
Because the game was a tough one.
And
if you realize, even Man City, I mean, missed some of these chances as well.
I get that, but some of the balls, I mean, you expect him to.
I don't. But the other thing is that, you know, there was this story last season about Rodri is not available and Rodri has an injury.
And he's still not.
And Rodri came back. I don't really know.
But was he really 100%?
And Rodri is going back again. I don't know. I have this feeling that we're going to go back to this because Rodri is not there.
But right now, the game that they are playing, who is their DM? Who really controls the games? You get it? It's very difficult to be able to know who does this work and is able to do it the way
it is
that is supposed to be done. But what makes this game a bit worrying for me is that this was City's opportunity to go top of the league.
Top of the table.
And Guardiola will not miss that opportunity for anything. But you can see that his team just didn't have it to send him top.
They didn't.
And that is where I get concerned because...
Are you concerned, really?
Yeah, I am, because you see, for me, as a Chelsea fan, I want pressure on us now. So for me, I actually feel like it makes it a bit worrying because knowing Guardiola, I'm sure there is, in the dressing room, he would have drummed that into the head of the players that today
go for it.
We are going to the promised land and we need to do everything possible that at the end of this game, we will be at the top. But unfortunately, they couldn't do it. And that is where I get a bit worried whether this City team is really ready to go for the title. If Arsenal play their cards well, it could actually be a walk to the title because they don't really have any team that is really pushing them. I want to see how they fare tomorrow, whether truly they will be able to extend their lead. If they're able to extend their lead from City to 6 points, then at least that will actually mean that, okay, they have a statement to try and go all out. But I'm disappointed in City. I'm really disappointed.
We all are. But I mean, as usual, Man City, you never write them off.
Well, now at this point,
I'm not writing them off.
At this point, I can't put my hand in. You know, there was a time that you can sit and say, okay, City are going to win 10 games in a row. And that puts pressure on Arsenal to make sure that they also keep up. But now you can't really say that, can you?
Yeah, but then again, this is the EPL. I mean, before, I mean, I think you also spoke about the international break as well. I don't think we should judge City too much with this particular game.
Yeah.
Because playing at Newcastle is always difficult.
It is, yeah.
And I think they are coming from the international break as well.
Okay.
I think that City still has it in them. And Arsenal should. And you see, I know you don't really want to put pressure on your team. But look, as we speak now, I mean, what's the point difference between Chelsea and Arsenal?
3 points.
So why?
No.
Why are we even actually thinking about Man City?
No. But I see.
But it is the points from 1 to 6.
Yeah.
On the table. It's quite very close. You know, so Arsenal, regardless, I keep on saying that Arsenal shouldn't be looking at just Liverpool. Arsenal shouldn't just be looking at just Man City. Because Chelsea can also pull a fast one. So it can never be a walk in the park for Arsenal in this particular league. Regardless of where they are.
With what we are seeing so far, it's looking like it. But let's see what happens tomorrow.
Well, let's see. All right, guys. So this is a recap of what we think about the Manchester City Newcastle game. Share your opinion, share your thoughts about this game. We're looking at Arsenal tomorrow. We're seeing what's going to happen, but I'm sure they will want to take advantage of this current scoreline for today's games.
Yep.
So guys, share your opinion. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Cheers.